How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And after watching Brian Schottenheimer's press conference, as well as seeing what the Dallas Cowboys front office is continuing to do in order to make the team that Schotty is putting together solid, I'm starting to feel a little bit more hope and more optimism in this iteration of the Dallas Cowboys. When Brian Schottenheimer was hired, there were a number of Cowboys fans who thought that none of the team respected the hire or would respect Brian Schottenheimer as a head coach. Even the playmaker, Michael Irvin, thought that Schotty wouldn't be able to establish dominance over the players and the locker room. It wasn't until Brian Schottenheimer's press conference where we would see a number of players attend and show their absolute support. Not only did they just put any talks about Schotty not being respected by the players to rest, it also would later spawn an interview with DeMarvion Overshown that would continue to put that narrative to bed. So we're going to take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. And I got a talent show tonight, Angry Cowboys Fan family, so wish me luck. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to the clip from Nichole Hutchinson and DeMarvion Overshown.
There were a number of you guys there at the press conference, Dak Prescott, Brock Hoffman. What is it about Schottenheimer that gives you all the confidence and that draws you in to support him so much?
First, I can say when I first got here, every time I seen Schotty, smile on his face, he's motivating. Whether it's defense, special teams, offense, he's always the coach that you can go to and you're going to get some type of motivation. And I've said it since I've been in the league and just watching teams all around. You get a guy that a team that's going to play hard for, all 11 guys on the field, that's going to play hard every play, every snap for them, then you got your coach. And I feel like that's what we got in Schotty, a guy that wants it as bad as we do, family guy, football is his passion. And, when I seen him yesterday coming into the interview, he saw us and I can just see it on his face how bad he wanted, the tears and how much how much love he got just for us showing up. So when the coach showed me that side of him, it makes me, want to go out there 100% every play, and I feel like that's what he's going to get out of this team.
ACF family, I know there's some Cowboys fans who wanted a coach in the facility that strikes fear in the hearts of the players, but take it from a former player. You can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. You don't need fear in order to gain discipline or success. Sometimes fear has the opposite effect you want to happen. I said this in my reaction of the Schottenheimer press conference. The fact that players showed up for him and showed up and showed their support speaks volumes for the way these players are going to go out there and give it their all. The players know their coach is secure in his position, unlike Mike McCarthy. They know that the organization believes in Schottenheimer and the players believe in him as well. The question that I have, why would I not believe in this coaching hire when the players and staff believe in it? So let's go ahead and jump into the second clip of DeMarvion Overshown's interview. Let's roll that clip.
Have you seen that from or gotten that type of emotion, that hunger from any other coach that you play for?
It's different. Coach McCarthy coming in, Coach McCarthy, he brought me in. So it was a different, this guy's giving me my opportunity. I want to do everything for him, I want to show him that, he made the right choice in coming to get me. But, he had his Super Bowl. So it wasn't like, trying to chase our first one together. We going through this journey of getting our first one together. When I think about Schotty and this opportunity, it's his first time as a head coach, and he's doing it on the biggest stage. And, just knowing what it takes to get to that point and knowing that he's going to do whatever it takes. And that's a guy that I know that I want to go to war with.
Yeah, his exact words were he's winning a Super Bowl here even if it kills him. So it's certainly something you definitely want to hear, I'm assuming, as a player.
This is why I feel that the Dallas Cowboys will be different under Brian Schottenheimer. Not only will the players be fighting to get their first championship, Brian Schottenheimer will be fighting alongside him to achieve something even his father wasn't able to achieve. We're going to hit more on that during this Raw and Uncut, so make sure you stick around for that. In the final clip, Nichole Hutchinson asked Dee Mo about the importance of the balance between Shotty holding the players accountable and making them feel uncomfortable. So let's take a listen to that so we can come back and unpack this Raw and Uncut.
But something that also stood out to me is he told one of our very own Nick Eatman that when asked about, what's the balance of making your players feel uncomfortable but also being respected and being a player's coach, and he had said, if you talk to them, I have no problem with making my guys feel uncomfortable. So how important is it for a player to see that type of balance in your head coach?
You need that, especially at a level like this when every guy gets to the NFL and like, okay, I made it.
Yeah.
And it's never like, okay, what can I do to take it to the next step? And when you got a coach that's going to hold you accountable to that, he's going to constantly push his players. That's that motivation, and that's what I'm talking about. When you get on the field, you're going to find 11 guys running to the ball full speed or fighting for that extra yard just because, you got a coach that's giving you all the ammo to just go out there, play free, and play ball. And that's all you can ask for a player at this level.
All right, ACF fam, let's go ahead and get right into it. Y'all ready for this Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. I understand some people are concerned when it comes to the new hire for the Dallas Cowboys. I understand Brian Schottenheimer may not be the one you wanted as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys as well. I know you may see this as just another Jones family hire, another yes man. The question I propose to you is this. Does it make a difference that the players believe in him? That the players are willing to come to the press conference and show their support? Nichole Hutchinson alluded to it earlier in the interview. When DeMarvion Overshown heard Shotty speak, he tweeted a gif of someone running through a brick wall. This is how I want the coach to affect the team, Cowboys Nation. One thing that everyone spoke about who played for the late Marty Schottenheimer was his ability to connect with the players with inspiration. I hear the same reaction from the players of the Dallas Cowboys and the coaches when it comes to Brian Schottenheimer. I hear them speak about his passion for the game and the players, his passion to have great relationships with the players as well as the coaching staff and the ownership. We, as Cowboys fans, are starting to see Brian Schottenheimer have the freedom to pick his own coaching staff. Coaches like Matt Eberflus, Nick Sorensen, Aaron Whitecotton, Andre Curtis, and David Borgonzi, seeing continuity in the coaching staff as well as the offensive scheme. We're also hearing the Jones boys talk in ways that we haven't heard them speak in a long time, Cowboys Nation. Talking about how they fumbled the ball when it came to free agency, being more involved in the free agency process, as well as surrounding Shotty and Dak Prescott with the talent needed in order to succeed. Some Cowboys fans are chalking it up to just more Jones family babble, but the way the team's acquisitions have been going this offseason, there may be more truth to their words than there have been in the past. I do wish Jerry would stay away from that all-in crap, though. It's getting on my damn nerves, Cowboys Nation. As far as the interview's concerned, Dee Mo spoke about the fact that everyone will be fighting for a Super Bowl championship. That is major, Cowboys Nation. Mike McCarthy came to the Dallas Cowboys as a Super Bowl winning coach. Sure, every coach wants multiple Super Bowl wins, but if Big Mike didn't win another Super Bowl, he could retire knowing that he is still a Super Bowl championship coach. He wouldn't have that void in his career. Brian Schottenheimer doesn't have a Super Bowl championship on his resume. Yet, his appetite for a championship is real, and it matches the hunger of the players on this team. His desire to want to prove himself right is such a positive driving force for this organization and its players, and I hope that Cowboys Nation is able to get on board with this. His ability to connect with the players and install a cohesiveness is something that the Dallas Cowboys will benefit from. His raw emotion for the players and the game of football, his lineage and doing something his father was unable to do could be a driving force for the Dallas Cowboys, that driving force that the Cowboys need in order to make it to the mountaintop again. I know he said that it's not on his agenda to succeed for his father, but take it from a man that's lost his father as well. Winning a championship for Marty is something that he has on his heart. When he made it to the AFC Championship with Rex Ryan and the Jets, he said that he would be giving his Super Bowl ring to his father if they won. That want and the passion hasn't left him, and it's the driving force that could get the job done. So the more that I see the players come out in support of Brian Schottenheimer, the more I am inspired. The more I want to support Brian Schottenheimer. The more I become hopeful for this Dallas Cowboys team. Will we get to the Super Bowl in our first year? Probably not, Cowboys Nation, but it will be something that we can build on to hopefully get to that position in the future, in the near future. When you have a team that's willing to run through a brick wall for you and a front office who's willing to get you the things that you need in order to succeed, the possibilities are endless. So, Cowboys Nation, I'm not going to make this video in order to persuade you to accept the hire of Brian Schottenheimer. I'm making this video to show you that there is hope and there is things that can happen that we haven't seen for years. The Jones boys haven't spoke like this in years, and they damn sure haven't admitted their faults. During that press conference, they admitted their faults, and the first step to change is admitting there's an issue. So maybe there's a little change on the horizon for the Dallas Cowboys. Only time will tell. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you feel about what DeMarvion Overshown had to say? Are you starting to get a little bit of confidence on the hires now that you see the players supporting the hire? Y'all know how we do it. We always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whomever you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and you're optimistic about the coaching hire, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, draft coverage, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. I understand that Cowboys Nation is pissed at the 29 years of mediocrity. I understand that Jerry and Stephen Jones haven't given Cowboys Nation any reasons to be optimistic in the past. All it takes is a true revelation to change things for the better, Cowboys Nation. I hope they show us with their actions that they're serious about winning the Super Bowl now, not later. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.